New York, New York. It's big. It's ugly. I hate it. I love it. I'm free. Oh, talk to me. Can't you hear me? I can't leave it. I'll do anything for it. It's so big. It's filthy. It's so sweet. I adore it. I'm staying. I'll never leave. It's in me. It's so cruel. I hate it. I love it. It's mine. I own it. It's mine. Again and again I say, I hate war. I love it. It's disgusting. It's awesome. I love it. I won't go. I promise. It's beautiful. Talk to me. Can't you hear me loving? Oh, it's so brutal. It's so shit. Talk to me. Tell me what I should do. Anything. It's marvelous. I'll never stop loving it. Never, 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 never. Perhaps this poem, I might say, is the embodiment of the philosophy of my poetry. It's called Path. Go to your broken heart. If you think you don't have one, get one. To get one, be sincere. Learn sincerity of intent by letting life enter, because you're helpless, really, to do otherwise. Even as you try escaping, let it take you and tear you open like a letter sent, like a sentence inside you've waited for all your life, though you've committed nothing. Let it send you up. Let it break you, heart. Brokenheartedness is the beginning of all real reception. The ear of humility hears beyond the gates. See the gates opening. Feel your hands going akimbo on your hips, your mouth opening like a womb giving birth to your voice for the first time. Go singing, whirling into the glory of being ecstatically simple. Write the poem, Mother. We are not in this world. A long time ago it happened, it was over. The world, the war, the world war. I took you by the hand through it. Tiniest hand, tiniest star. You didn't move. Then I was dead. Then you were dead. In the open mouth of grief, there is a candle. I am not with my breath. I am the slow peeling away of the skin, and all the deaths I've seen registers in my eyes. I have been a laughing tree beside a stove of honeyed bananas. I have been a silver fox and the elegance of heels. I have been what has brought you down and the words you look up. I have been the spit upon and the ganged, the slain and the invincible, the bitch of moons, the whiplash of compassion behind the drug of sluts, the red thread that liberates all convicts, the thimble that balances your jiggers, the kalimba that wraps your nightmares in lullabies, the power of birth when a child dies. We are not in this world. A long time ago it happened. It was over. The world, the war, the world war. I took you by the hand through it. Tiniest hand, tiniest star. Why should I weep now that you've entered the darkness? Many like me are around you. Our ether is without end. Should we never speak again, you shall write our conversation. Should my voice fall short of your heart, but that is impossible. You're still such a child. I'm weeping at the window. Other voices will lift mine and carry it to the center of your breathing. Oh, my beloved, when you burst into flames, when your bones were blistered, at those precise moments, who drove the seeds in a rapid torrent of thighs and targeted the yearning eggs with glory? When you grew like a primer into a text of rage at all the injustice of this profiteering hell, when your mind was broken, when your sex was split like Korea, Vietnam, like the North and South, when poisons came with pleasure and the antidote was dead, who cut through the air as if wringing a chicken's neck? Who tore the feathers and flung them to cushion your fall? I am the creature who runs through the streets screaming your name against the mockery. I am the sleep of the suicide and the cataract of immemorial hair. I am the attack of liberty on the heart of heart and the poem on the heart of hearing. The solitude, the grace, the smile that returns your smile from the depths of the biology of labor and joy. Only the heartbeats of the dithyramb approach. Only the soul thrums of the cosmos define. We are not in this world. A long time ago it happened, it was over. The world, the war, the world war. I took you by the hand through it. Tiniest hand, tiniest star. Yeah, I want to read a love poem now, just a small love poem, called Blue. Love comes over me like someone who walked away and left her white dress with the little blue flowers behind. Behind, behind, going into the future radiantly naked. What am I to do with it? Put it on? I don't wear dresses. I love what's inside them. But this one's so sad and alone. I'll just let it lie a while on my chest against the curve of my arm and just let blue flowers be blue. I wrote this next poem for May Day. I wrote it the day before May Day, and that day also figures in the poem. It's called May Day 2010. On May Day, tomorrow, sometime in the course of the day, I'll take your hand, sister, I'll take your hand, brother, and lift our arms all together in honor of the workers' holiday. And the Internationale will be singing tomorrow. We'll also remember that today Hitler blew his brains out 65 years ago, like those war criminals in Congress should at any moment. And that today, 33 years ago, the great people of Vietnam won an unforgettable victory for socialism over the same brutal machine that beat Rodney King of Los Angeles 19 years ago and set off actions in states like Washington, Nevada, Illinois, because the hunger for justice that's coming, that's already manifesting for food in Haiti, Egypt, Nicaragua, Pakistan, the hunger that's joined to the will of that deathless, invincible union of the spirit of revolution, that hunger which has already given birth to 16 years of Mayan resistance and which defies the mass production of outright lies about how delicious life tastes with individual choices and forgets about the children dropping dead of starvation, even here in the other America. Oh, if ever there was a time to get off both sides of our asses and go to the bottom of the pot and see that it's empty and the kids need food. Oh, if ever there was need for revolution, it's now. One day, I'm going to give up writing and just paint. I'm going to give up painting and just sing. I'm going to give up singing and just sit. I'm going to give up sitting and just breathe. I'm going to give up breathing and just die. I'm going to give up dying and just love. I'm going to give up loving and just write.